Dished up delivery, goes at it. Yusuf Bhai looking for the big hit. He saw an opportunity, he threw his bat at it, missed out. Once again another slow delivery. This time Yusuf plays it gently towards long off for a single. Didn't want to go hard at it. Sensible batting. They've got a fairly decent run rate here. It's just the wickets that may bother them slightly. But they've got plenty of batting to come here in this innings. Cut that away. There's a fielder who's racing towards it. He'll only retrieve the ball from the boundary line. That's a beautiful shot. Short pitch delivery. Cut that away to perfection in the gap as well. Gets a boundary for himself. And with that 50 runs on the board for KF Smashers. 51 for 2 in the 7th over. It's a very good start here for KF Smashers after losing the toss. Being asked to bat there. Slightly quicker delivery from Messi. Softly played there from the big man. Drops it down, takes a single. Good running between the wickets by these two. I can sense that the pace of the game is going to pick up from here. With these two feeling a little settled out there. There's a confusion between the two fielders. Short fine leg is quite square there. And long leg is moving towards the square leg region. So you've got three fielders on the leg side protecting the boundary. Slower delivery this time. Yusuf Bhai was in two minds there how to play that shot and what to do of it. A dot ball eventually to finish off the over. 7 gone, 52 for 2. And looks like there's a change in the bowling. It's going to be Quresh who's out into the attack, bowling the 8th over. Hasnain plays it in the gap. The ball is racing towards the boundary line. Fielder is racing for it. He's going to be able to cut that off. He does. It will be a couple of runs there. Very good shot and very good throw from the deep. Smart bit of batting there. He saw it was bowled slightly slower in the air and the direction of the ball was towards leg side. Paddled that for a couple of runs. Ooh, square turn there. Peach of a delivery. Quresh this time getting the line right and creating doubt in the batsman's mind. Once again sweeps it, but the fielder is much more finer this time. Coming back for the second, a loopy throw that is. Allows the batter to take easy 2 runs. He's attempted that shot quite often here in this inning so far. He's been successful on a couple of occasions. So the percentage of that shot is working with him. Slightly quicker this time. Bit of hesitation, but eventually Yusuf calling it no for that single. It's a risky single there. Short pitch delivery, goes the aerial route, over extra cover, and that will race away for a boundary. Wonderful shot, that one. Poor bowling from Quresh. It was short and width was offered, and he gladly accepted it over extra cover for a boundary. Pitched up delivery this time, plays it to long off. Should only be a single. Sensible batting. He's looking out good out there in the centre. A single to finish off the over after the completion of 8 overs. The score is 61 for the loss of 2 wickets. KF Smashers. Another new bowler introduced into the attack from the pavilion, and it is Taha Shabbir, who's been brought into the attack. Has quite a good fan following here in this event, and as he is quite a commendable bowler, got a good reputation as a bowler here. We'll find out very soon what he does in this game here. A lot of expectations of him, and of course the captain bring him into the attack to get a breakthrough. Starts off with a full toss. What a shot that is. Plays it over extra cover for a boundary. He had the presence of mind. He realized it's a full toss. Width was offered and he didn't want to keep it down in the ground. Played it over the fielder at extra cover. Gets a boundary for himself. I'm sure he's going to be in a fine touch here. And a lot of confidence with that shot. And as you can see that Taha straight away gets another additional man at the boundary line. So he's got a deep point and a deep extra cover in place. The fielder coming inside is the square leg fielder. Watch out for that sweep shot. Ooh. Good delivery. There's no feet movement there to play that shot. He played it from the crease. Goes at it again. This time there are fielder there. And the turn of the ball allowing to trick the fielder. And he gets another boundary there. This time it was slightly risky with 2 fielders out there in the center. But the result in the end is another boundary. Second one for the over. Goes at it again, playing it uppishly. He's got to be careful here, Hasnain. He's built up his innings so far. He's batted beautifully, compiled the runs, and the run rate has been maintained. Not to throw away his wicket at this point of time. KF Smashers would be hoping for him to carry on for a long time. And on the other hand, Taha trying to get a breakthrough here. Short pitch delivery, cut away. Only a single to Yusuf Bhai. It's been a fairly expensive over here. 71 runs on the board with 1 ball to go. It's a very good start, considering the fact that they lost 2 wickets quite early. It's the main man, Hasnain, who's got the runs and maintained the run rate. Drifting away, this is pressure here for Taha. He's got to calm down here. He's got to slow down the pace of the ball, try and get the ball to turn. He's got the right field setting. Much better. Again played it in the air. This is the fourth time in this over that he's played the ball in the air. He's got to be careful here. A single to finish off the over. 9 gone. KF Smashers 73 for the loss of 2 wickets. Quresh will continue from the far end to Hasnain. Couple of good shots from Hasnain in the previous over. Sweeps that, and the gap should be at least a couple of runs. Oh, hesitation there. Yusuf Bhai was not ready for the second run. .74 for 2. It's a good little partnership which is being built on by these two, Yusuf and Hasnain, building up the platform here for the batting team, KF Smashers, to ensure that they get a good total out there to challenge their opposition. Qureshi continuing to bowl here. He's bowled quite tidily. Oh, good delivery. There's an appeal there, and that has been given. Wicket number 3 goes down. It's Qureshi who takes the wicket. It's the big blow. Yusuf, the man who has to take the long walk back to the pavilion, try to cut that, gets a faint edge, and the dreaded finger goes up. It's celebration time there for Vista Vikings. The new batter who's made himself to the centre. It is the skipper, Hussain Patel, well known for his batting and well known for his striking abilities that he has. Going to be on strike here for the very first time in the season 3 of the Saifi Barani Premier League. Quresh gets a good breakthrough here. They needed a breakthrough. And with wicket number 3, let's see how things pan out here. 74 for 3 in the 8th over. Correction in the 10th over, full toss. Plays it down the ground as a fielder. There should only be a single and he's off the mark. Hussain Patel, the skipper. Punched of the back foot, plays it straight to the fielder at extra cover. Like I mentioned, he's looked in fine touch here this morning. Hasnain with some beautiful shots across the boundary. Short pitch delivery, powerful strike. Fielders coming across to cut that off. He does a brilliant job there. But the batsman will be able to get a couple of runs on that occasion. That brings us to the end of the over. 77 for 3 after the completion of 10 overs. We're going to take a short drinks break, and we will continue after this short drinks break here.
For more than 7 decades, Sant Group has established itself as the most trusted name for valves and fittings in the Indian as well as international markets. Sant Group's manufacturing setup has been built on 7 acres with an annual capacity of 2,500 metric tons. In terms of range, Sant Valves is essentially one of the biggest companies in India, manufacturing valves from the size of 8 mm to 600 mm in various alloys for different pressure and temperature ratings accustomed for water, air, oil, gas stream applications. Today, our valves are preferred choice of top consultants, various government, semi-government and private organizations. We are looking forward to the continued support and patronage from all our esteemed patrons.
We at Orient pioneered global partnerships in India with our bespoke product line, optimized HVAC solutions and well-placed efficient teams. We are able to help significantly reduce the total cost of ownership borne by our marquee clients over time. With our mix of premium and efficient products, digital solutions and actionable insights, we help our customers not only reduce energy-related costs over time, but also help reduce their carbon footprint. A single agency that understands the interdependence of various installations and all the challenges that arise at the time of commissioning. We have credibility built over 3 decades and earned customer satisfaction that is most enduring, yet for people, partners and society at large. At Orient, we engineer excellence. We at Orient pioneered global partnership